Once upon a time, in a small English town, there lived two neighbors, John and James. John was a wealthy businessman, while James was a poor farmer. John lived in a large, luxurious mansion with his family, while James lived in a small, modest cottage with his wife and children. One day, a terrible storm hit the town, and both John and James's homes were severely damaged. John quickly hired a team of builders to repair his mansion, while James, who couldn't afford to pay for repairs, had to rely on the kindness of his neighbors. Despite his financial struggles, James's neighbors came to his aid and helped him rebuild his home. They brought him food, clothing, and even helped him with the manual labor. Meanwhile, John's mansion was quickly repaired, and he and his family went back to their luxurious lifestyle. However, John did not offer any help or assistance to James, despite being aware of his neighbor's situation. As time went on, James's farm began to thrive, and he became more successful while John's business suffered a setback, and he lost a considerable amount of wealth. John found himself in a situation where he was struggling to make ends meet, while James had become a respected and prosperous member of the community. John realized that money cannot buy happiness, and that it was the kindness and support of his community that truly mattered. He apologized to James for his previous lack of empathy and offered to help him in any way he could. From that day on, John and James became good friends, and their neighbors were inspired by their newfound bond. They learned that being rich or poor didn't matter as much as being kind, compassionate, and supportive of one another.